Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Arvin, with another anime first impressions. This is going to be another one on Netflix that is airing at a weird time, not on the regular anime season time. But that's okay. This was one that probably people have talked already about, and that's Canyon Busters. Interesting anime. I went into it thinking might be a epic new type of anime, and I'll explain my thoughts later. Before I continue, though, I want to say a few things. One, if you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button if you guys don't mind, and you'll be notified when I go live when I upload videos. Secondly, guys, if you want to see more first impression videos or anime reviews, go check them out in my channel. And lastly, there is a spoiler alert for the first episode and a half, maybe 2 episodes, because I have watched those and I will talk about them in some detail. So the entire story follows the protagonist, Philly the Kid, and we meet him at the beginning fighting in this big robot mecha style of fight. And he wins, and then we quickly move to 2 robots that are looking for him, Cassie and Sam. And Sam is a service robot, as well as Cassie is another type of AI type of machine. So anyways, they're looking for him, and apparently a lot of people are looking for him too, because there's a wanted poster for Philly the Kid. And anyway, so they come up to these guys that are interrogating this other guy who looks like Philly the Kid, and they essentially want to take the money, the bounty for him. And the guy has the hair and the tattoos that are so famous for, but it's not him. He keeps telling him, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me. Point being, Philly the Kid ends up being in the restroom of that same bar, and immediately gets shot by one of the gang members and falls dead, or presumed dead. He eventually gets up and says, "Oh no, I have died again," and he gets another tattoo number on his body. We quickly find out that he has this type of curse, I guess you can say, that where he can't die, or at least when he does die, he comes back to life. And the kind of like the epic sin that he gets is a tattoo of the number of times he's died. So anyways, there's this whole cowboy type of fight scene, and they end up escaping because his mecha robot, who uses coins for it to function, basically is a badass and destroys all these evil guys. Anyways, they go out, and then they get royal robots that are following them because they're trying to retrieve Sam, who we kind of figure out through some of her flashbacks that she was not just any service robot, she was also a service robot for the prince. So anyway, they're trying to get her back to him, I guess. And they start attacking them, and they eventually are able to retreat from them and able to go on their own way. So, in all this, Philly the Kid kind of has a hate relationship between Cassie and Sam, but also needs them because they're also really good robots to have. So, anyways, that in a nutshell is the first episode. My thoughts on it, I kind of have the cowboy bebop, old western type of style of artwork, and I was excited for that. The mecha whole part of the anime is not so on your face. In fact, the mecha part of the anime is not so mecha-ish, if that makes any sense. Typically, when you have mecha anime, it's all about the robot and how they got the robot, and how amazing the robot is, and fix the robot, etc., etc. And this one is not so much on that. It's more on the character, Philly the Kid. So I like that as well. It seemed like the artwork was pretty good. It was a good animation. I will say there was a few things that I did not like about the anime. One is that it was very lighthearted at times, but also very heavy on the storyline, as in, they were just shooting people, and the animation we saw, we see a lot of type of animation that looks very, I don't want to say adultish, but very dark uh, type of setting. So it's very vanilla in some parts, but also very dark in other ones. So it just made me wonder what genre are they hitting. They did it on purpose, where they wanted you to kind of have this. Um, like, oh, this is gonna be all nice and dandy type of anime, and then boom, there's a dark part, and back to the nice and dandy. That was kind of the thing, and you see that in the main characters. Philly the Kid is kind of like a dark soul kind of person. He's serious. He's everything is, is an enemy. And then Sam and Cassie are just idiot robots that are just chirpy and happy. So that combination, in one ways, I liked it. In other ways, I didn't. The interaction between the characters, it was nice. It was funny. I think it was good comedy. At the same time, I feel like that type of comedy might get too old after one or two episodes, which it will. Wondering what direction they're going with this anime and what audience they're trying to target, because it is obviously not a younger audience with the darkness of the anime, but also the comedy that you get is not really an adult comedy. So you wonder what audience are they trying to reach. Anyways, that was just kind of it. Also, the opening was just kind of weird. It was a weird opening. It didn't. There was just something about it that I didn't like. I think the music did not fit the video, or I could be wrong, but I felt like there was something off about the opening. And anyways, that could just be me. But overall, I think it's something that you might want to try. I don't think this is going to be talked about a lot, other than the first impressions videos that people are posting. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you have not done so, subscribe to my channel. Also, consider being a Patreon. There is a giveaway happening right now, and on August 30th. So make sure you subscribe. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.